So now that we've set up our project, we can go ahead to the next step, which is to add our bid items. So you can see we're here in the projects window again. We have our basic test project highlighted. So now we can come up here to the bid items icon in the toolbar. We can click that and you'll see that it's empty right now. We don't have anything. So we have two options for entering bid items. We can either enter standard bid items, which we would have created earlier for you in the database, or we can manually input our bid items. So for now, we'll just go ahead and insert some standard items. So we'll click here to make sure that it's highlighted, then click the insert button, which will open the select standard items window. And as you can see, we have far and away many different bid items for you to choose from. This is, of course, all customizable. So let's just say randomly, of course, we can pick whatever we want. And if you need to select multiple bid items, how you do that is you click on an item, press spacebar, and you see it's been highlighted. And now you can click some more, and you can click spacebar again and again and again. And let's say you're going through multiple different folders here, and maybe you forget, maybe there's so many that you're not even sure how many you're adding anymore. We can actually come up here to view marked up on the toolbar, and it has a handy little list for us to look at. So let's go ahead and select and add those. We'll just hit OK there. Okay, and now you can see that our bid items have been added here. We can even double click on one of them to bring up the change bid item window in case we need to make any adjustments later. You can see there's a lot more information here. We can of course enter as we come across it. But now let's go ahead and go over how to manually insert a bid item. So how we're going to do that is we're going to make sure the job at the top is highlighted. Then we're going to right click and hit insert. And you'll notice the screen is basically the exact same as the window we were just on, looking in one of the bid items we've already entered. The only difference here is that we will actually be putting the information in ourselves. So there are a few mandatory fields here. That would be item, so we can just call it whatever we want. The description, and the UM, or the unit of measure. So we can make it whatever we want. Hit select and hit OK. And you can see that our new item has been added. The only thing that is not inherent in that previous window is the quantity of any of our items. So how we do that is we just make sure that the item that we want is highlighted, and then we can just enter whatever we want in there. Another way is to, again, make sure that the item is highlighted, right click, and then change, and then you can do the same thing. Alright, and that should do it for adding bid items. Join us next time for looking at historic prices.